1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And they will finally run him down. That is a big gainer for the Rams.
It's a gain of
31 yards.
That's good.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down.
Hey, Uno more. Let the hot. Why, Tony?
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? To throw is Stroud. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Texans first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
On the quick, right? Tony, no.
Now, Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And the Texans are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Ow, okay. Swap, another swap.
Now, Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Here to begin the drive. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by DeMurray Mathis. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. On On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got his man. It's the rookie from Alabama. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third, they need 8. He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And the Rams are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On play action. Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Texans 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They'll send their tight end left. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Already. Tony.
Here's Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll go. It's Stroud. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Danielle Hunter. He gets in for sack number 127 in his brilliant career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. The punt team comes on, and here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Now, how about this? It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt, but without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic and led to a throw right towards that defender.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the quick, right?
In motion now, it's Collins. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, let's go. 118, let's go. 11. No.
Stroud to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Auburn good with the extra point. And the Texans move out to a 24-10 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd down. 3 to go.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
they'll set up to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. First and 10.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street, go.
Back to the air one more time. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
60 Bobcats. Ready. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a 2-point conversion now.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's second and 2. Stroud going to set up to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. Still go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body, yada, yada. Shorty got that body, yada, yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
On the play, 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
18 Cardinals, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, go!
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete. They convert with a gain of 15.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Sidney Brown, the safety, bursting through there to record the sack. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Bronco 80.
They'll drop to throw. Going up top. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, Trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cub 19, Cub 19. Check out.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Drive will start on the ground. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm fit it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know yourself.
Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
That one, take it in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff, running right. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
18. What's that?
So it's a win here for the Texans. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good go retrieve it, short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.